competition superstars, and welcome to Competition TV. I am here with the magical Georgia, and we are going to answer the question, how do I improve on my dressage test? So Georgia went out and competed, yay you, and just I think we need to tell them the first mistake we made. So I'm a dressage queen. To me, a dressage test starts with entering on a centre line, halting at X and trotting off and turning left or right. But apparently in eventing they don't do that.
No, you just go down the centre line and that is the commencement of the test. There's no halting.
Georgia forgot to. So unfortunately we started the brilliant test with an error course, and we specifically worked on the centre line movement, including the halt, for 2 weeks prior. So a bit of an epic fail on both of our counts. So we got a 7, which is great, that's what we were going for. Yeah. But turned into a 5 because we lost 2 marks because we didn't need to halt. Learning opportunity. So I've got Georgia's test and she did some really great things. And obviously being an eventer, it really freaks me out because they don't even give you a mark. Do they give you a dressage mark, or do they just tell you how many penalties you now have?
They give you your dressage mark, but they also say the penalties, and
that's all that
use the penalties.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you've got 100%, you'd have 0 penalties.
That's right.
That's what we're going for. So it almost, when you vent to me, because I did it 20 years ago, but it's like, yeah, you just want that number down. You want that penalty lower, because then you can go, I can have 2 rails because I'm still winning after the dressage. Do you know I always used to win after the dressage? But then I'd get eliminated, so it wasn't useful. I would never win an event, but everyone would be like, oh shit, like, you know, that girl is like winning by heaps in the dressage. And I'd be like, don't worry, no competition. I can very rarely get through the next 2 movements, hence why I'm a dressage rider. Okay, so we've got this test, and the biggest thing that I see Georgia, she's got 7, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, and then I get freaked out. She's got a movement to transition from trot to canter, and there's 2 movements, so you've got to transition to canter left and transition to canter right, and they are both given double marks. So you have to study your test and see what are your double marks. So for Georgia, it was her walk. She got a 6.5, which means she got a 13, which is okay. But then for the trot canter transition, she got 2 6s, which turned into 12, and I know they could have been 7s, which would have been 14, which would have been 1 extra %, which would have been 1 penalty less. Is it off percentage?
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's confusing with all the numbers. I understand.
So yes, the main thing is that I want you guys to know what your double marks are and to make sure that you do those things well. So Georgia had a lesson today, and that's all we worked on. Because if we can improve the 6s into 7s for the double marks, that's doing 2 things because it's double marks, and that's going to give her an extra penalty in her pocket for the show jumping ring when she needs it. So yeah, any questions around that? No. There's lots of other stuff that we're going to do about that, but that's just a little breakdown for what you should be looking for when you go through your test. Thank you. If you liked today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you want to leave a comment, I read all my comments, so let us know how this helped. I'm super excited to also let you know that we have a competition training. If you'd like to know how to get better in competition, how to overcome competition nerves, how to master a warm-up, how to remember your test and learn and remember your test so you don't need a caller and you don't forget it, I've got that all in my free competition training available for you. So click on the link and grab that training, and I will see you guys very soon.